Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious peanut butter cookie to fit the nutrition needs of your children. My children growing up, they loved it, and I make it in this season. I think it's warm and it's great with a cup of milk, and it's packed with the nutrients that children need for growth. Here I'm showing you the ingredients for the peanut butter cookies. I have 2 sticks of butter at room temperature, 1 cup of crunchy peanut butter. You can also use creamy. I like the crunch. 1 cup packed brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup regular granulated sugar. I'm gonna also use 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 eggs, 1.5 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and 2.5 cups to 2 2/3 of all-purpose flour. We can also use a little bit of vanilla, and we're gonna get started. Let's see how to do it. In a food processor, I will add the 2 sticks of butter. I will start creaming them just tiny bit to get them going. To that, I will add the peanut butter, 1 cup. Mix just to combine them. Make sure to release the stuck butter from the paddle into the bowl. Into this, I will add the brown sugar, the granulated sugar, and 2 tablespoons of honey. And this recipe, it's reduced sugar. Normally other recipes might call for about 2 cups of sugar. I always like to reduce amount of sugar and make sure that I make the cookies a little bit healthier for the children to consume. I'm adding the honey. It's other than the nutrient, it also makes the cookie a little chewier. And now we will mix them all together. As soon as they are all mixed together, we scrape the bowl. Blend it a little bit better. Next, scraping the balls again. At this point, I will add vanilla, 1 teaspoon, salt, it got lighter in color as you see. Into this I'm gonna add first the 2 cups of flour and the baking powder and the baking soda. I will also mix slightly, and then I will add about half a cup of flour. Maybe it's gonna take up to 2/3 of a cup, depending on the weather and the flour you're using and other you don't want to overbeat because you don't want the gluten to get worked out in the flour, which will make a tougher cookie. So I will add half cup of flour. I would like to see a texture that holds itself. Okay, I will go ahead and put the last bit of flour, which makes it 2 cups and 2/3, and I think that will do it. Give it a mix. Just enough to combine, and you will see that the dough is starting to clear the batter from the walls of the mixer. That's when you know that you have the perfect dough. See how the batter, how clean the walls of the mixer are over here. That's what you need to achieve. At this point, I will release the dough from the paddle. I will cover the bowl and place it in the fridge for 1 hour to firm up a little bit better, so we can scoop it onto the baking sheets. The dough has chilled a little bit. In the winter, it's not really important to have it an hour because the weather is a little bit cooler and the dough is firmer. So now I'm going to be scooping it into a prepared pan with a silpat and baking it in 350 degrees oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. I'll tell you exactly when I put it in the oven. It depends on the oven you're running, if it's regular bake or convectional bake. And the type of oven too, gas or electric and so on. So I'll tell you exactly how long it took in my oven, and I'll show you what the results are. For now, I'm scooping the cookies, the peanut butter cookies, into my pan. I will be fixing the shape of it when I'm done scooping. I scoop them into the pan, leaving a little bit space between for the cookies to spread. I'll take each one and I press it together to create a bowl like this. And for us to give it the perfect peanut butter look, we will be pressing them down with a fork. I'll show you how in a second. Now with a fork, just push, crisscross, and that will give it the perfect peanut butter cookie look. If you want them to be more perfect, just roll them in your hand into a perfect ball and then do this. For me, I like things to be easy and quick, and as long as they are delicious, I don't mind doing it this way. I'll show you the cookies after they bake in 350 degrees oven, and I'll tell you exactly how long it took for them to be perfected. Here we go. Peanut butter cookies are ready. They took about 9 minutes, one sheet at a time. And they cooled a little bit, so I invited my son to try them for us. Go for it.
Sweet.
I'll have one too. And I'll break it so you can see how nice and soft are inside. And
Really
you
good.
taste it. Very good. Real nice and crispy from the outside, very tender and delicious from the inside, and very peanutty.
Yeah.
Not too sweet. Normally for that amount of flour, recipes out there, they call for 2 cups of sugar. We only used 1 cup and a quarter and 2 tablespoons of honey instead, and they are perfectly sweet. I don't think they need to be sweeter than this. Try them and let me know. Let me know in your comments if there's any questions that you have, or if you wish them to be sweeter than this. I think they are perfect. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next video.